Hi everybody, Jerk here, and today we're going to be seeing Kraken 161 in the Tier 7 Russian battleship Vladivostok's Widow Blood, the Italian Tier 7 Premium Roma. Why do I call it the Vlad Jr.? Well, it's everything the Vlad has, but not quite as good. This is like training wheels for Russian battleships. Bow armor, check, 32mm, just like Vlad. Fragile turrets, check, just like Vlad. Amazing penetration on its shells, check, check, check. Dispersion of its shells, niet. No, whereas Vlad I feel trolls only about 20% of the time and 80% does what I want, the Roma feels essentially the opposite, with its shells 80% of the time going wherever they please, even at extreme close ranges, which you will see. Though on top of that, it's only using 15-inch guns, and well, I'm just not sure what the Roma offers that Vladivostok doesn't. Here's my commander build, and a couple of things to notice. My commander is only rank 11, as I see no point in dumping more resources into him considering the diminishing returns on any perks he offers. And I'm not using Artisan's Touch because, well, Roma has no problem with penetration as it is. I've tried it both ways and I really see no benefit to increasing the penetration and fuse times. To me, that's just more overpins, and last I looked, I got plenty of those already. So, final thoughts. It's okay. It really needs an accuracy commander, but I don't think it'll be seeing too many appearances on this channel as things currently stand. And if you did miss out on the campaign for it, I wouldn't be too upset. Just get yourself the Vladivostok. Now to the game at hand. We are on one of my favorites, Estuary, and if you've seen any of my Vladivostok games, then what I'm going to do is going to look very familiar. Bow into hull, sit there blasting away until some destroyer comes along and tries to ruin your day, which, surprise surprise, is going to be soon. But first, I gotta try and save my destroyer here, and you'll notice I'm targeting the Richelieu's guns, trying to knock those out. And we get one, and I don't know if he would have been able to shoot that destroyer, but I know that he can't now, and that's gonna take care of the Richelieu. Anyway, once that destroyer pops up, I'll jump back in with some more thoughts.
Palla nello scafo, imbarchiamo acqua velocemente. Alle Stationen, brauche Feuerunterstützung.
See, you thought I was talking about the Akatsuki, but I was indeed talking about the Cossack that was spotted coming this way not long ago. And that's why you have to watch the minimap. I try to look at it between every salvo. But we have a game time decision here, and I know the Cossack only has one set of torps. What I don't know is if he shot them already. My thinking is that they would have, otherwise they would have done a suicide run and torped me. So I'm just gonna go for it here. And you'll see what I was talking about earlier about the close range dispersion trolling from the Roma. I think of these 9 shells, only 6 hit. And fortunately, my secondary is going to finish him.
Cacciatorpediniere nemico affondato.
So, on that previous salvo, I obviously aimed just a little too low. But we'll see if the Roma will do me a solid on this next one. And it does. My teammates, of course, are desperately trying to secure that kill. But they won't. And I will. And my hope is that now, maybe now that I've gotten rid of this easy target to sink, maybe now they'll focus that Akatsuki that's been spotted this whole time just riding the border, and we can get rid of that. So we'll see what happens here.
A tutte le unità, segnalo la posizione di un bersaglio strategico.
Right now I'm doing a quick survey here to check how the game is flowing, and basically if things progress how they are, the red team is going to get to our base, and that's probably going to be it. So I'm going to go through the center channel and try to get in position for that crossfire on the red ships. But first, Kobe from downtown jerks shooting the 3, and he nails it. In my games, it usually seems that once I sink a destroyer or two, that's when the Kraken hunt begins. The red team still has plenty of ships that I can deal with, and so let's get started.
Tenete la base con ogni mezzo necessario. Allarme incendio! Problema risolto, signore. Назад, отступаем.
So our friendly chappie is pinging me to get back, and that's okay. He doesn't know me, and he doesn't know what's going through my head. But you guys, you should see what's happening here. We'll have broadside shots into anyone crossing to our base directly in front. And we should have broadside shots for anyone trying to enter our base from the right, like this Wichita.
Allarme incendio! Ricognitore in volo.
Incrociatore nemico distrutto.
Okay, very good work by my team to set that up. And I was pretty sure at this point that we'd have this. But I still needed one more kill.
Все отступаем.
So the mission in today's advent calendar is a ramp kill. And that would guarantee the Kraken. But that doesn't mean I'm going to commit to that. and it also doesn't mean I'm going to completely avoid it. So I am going for the kill here. And the Bismarck clearly has a ram in his mind, and had I really wanted to avoid that, I would have turned into their base. But, I mean, it's two birds with one stone. So, yeah, there we go. Kraken secure. And that should win us the game. While the rest of this plays out, I just want to say a few things. We've been getting a lot of new subscribers here lately, and I just want to say thank you for the time you give to watch these videos. I hope you're finding entertainment and maybe a little education. We recently passed a milestone where we now have more subscribers than I have Krakens, which is honestly a pretty big surprise. I only started doing this a few months ago because I needed a creative outlet since there isn't any real world work for me to do as long as this pandemic goes on. So yeah, pretty neat that you guys found this little corner of the internet and decided to stay. This has been a slow Kraken week, probably due to the amount of time I've been spending in Cyberpunk, but I am planning on having a video again tomorrow. I had a really fun game in the Normandy earlier that I saved as I thought it would make an excellent follow-up to the first episode of World of Warships Legends Heroes, which was months ago. So unless I have some amazing Kraken game between now and then, I'll most likely post that tomorrow. Our Shiratsuyu guns down the last remaining obstacle, and that is going to wrap up the game. Excellent work by my team, and a bit of a relief to see I didn't sink in vain. This will wrap it up for today. Questions or comments, you can leave them below. I'm pretty good about responding. Like or dislike, that always helps the algorithm. And if you haven't, consider subscribing to see more games like this in the future. I'll get back out there, and I'll try to have another one for you all soon, and we'll talk then.